It sounds like YoungBoy need to get a leash on his camp. NBA Herm just got arrested in Houston. Let's see what this about.
I'm about to turn myself in, y'all. NBA YoungBoy's crew cannot stop putting their hands on women. Check out Exhibit 1.
Pull up this thing. Hey, y'all ever pull up here against Clan? I'm gonna bet the fuck both y'all hoes. Turn shit off. Turn the music off. I bet you in this bitch. What? Turn the music off. Man, stop playing. Wait, let's get out the car. On these hoes. God, get your cell. I just bet your cell on camera, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, she might have asked for that one. Especially with them Louisiana niggas. Don't get me wrong. It's never okay to put your hands on somebody, but put your hands on a girl or shit, even somebody, unless they put their hands on you. But the minute that you come around trying to play op music around niggas you know that, and like they got people around this shit that done died about this shit. So shit, he probably reacted. I don't think he just did that for clips. I think he did that, I think he would have did that off camera.
Tripping. Pull up playing options, I'm gonna play them. She's like, what? Alright, bitch, I bet you then.
You slapped him?
Got him.
On camera.
Bro, yeah, on camera.
Let me see.
I don't know how you used to. What, you feel the type of way?
Nah.
Well, stop playing with nigga then. And you
How I'm playing with you?
You heard say you want to start letting my shit fun. That shit
How
fun.
I'm playing with you though?
I told you to shut up. What you like you just don't like
What?
me.
What they gotta do with me
Bitch,
and
don't
you?
pull up over here then with that plan. It's simple. What they gotta do with what I just said. Don't pull up over here playing that shit. Play it when you pull off. Or when you go.
Okay.
Okay.
It's Sunday, fun day. Hit that cash for that 10-year way. Yeah. Hey, free cash, ching game. Hey, free.
Family members tell KPRC he is rapper NBA Ben 10. Now, he is affiliated with NBA YoungBoy and the Never Broke Again Collective. Now, while police have not officially confirmed his identity, his family says he is alive and recovering in the hospital. This is video of rapper NBA Ben 10. Family members say his real name is Ben Anthony Fields. The 26-year-old was shot during a violent confrontation inside this Upper Kirby restaurant called Confessions Wednesday night.
There was probably, 20, 30 people in there and several servers and everything.
Police say a group confronted a man and tried to rob him of his chains. Investigators say that struggle lasted nearly a minute before escalating into a larger fight. Officers say the man was knocked to the ground.
All right, I'm sure y'all know a lot about this. Let's skip a little bit.
Good.
Ass traits that he had. Yeah, them same traits, them same little weird ass traits that he had. He put his hands on that girl, the same shit he did to All-Star JR, and now his ass had never walk again. And y'all want me to feel bad for him. Shove a heart, I don't give a damn. Let me make this in.
I don't think nobody would feel bad for anybody. I think only the streets and the people outside of the law is understanding that, anybody will react any kind of way. Shit, I don't think the gun came from JR, but if a gun on the floor and niggas trying to rob me for my jewelry, the jewelry's over a felony amount when it comes down to robbery. Because if I let them go down with it, or if I let them take it, then it turns into armed robbery for them. Because it was a gun involved, and they snatching shit over 10,000. So anybody would have reacted the same way, and I don't think nobody should feel bad for Ben 10 for trying to do that flunky shit.
Emphatically clear. I wish jail or hell for any man that puts his hands on women, on kids, on old folks, and people who can't defend themselves. If you are about 6'5", or you a super tough guy and a gangster and all that, and you decide to walk up to a civilian and put your hands on them, you deserve jail. You deserve prison. I don't care. That's how I've been rocking. I wish jail on you. Don't care about nothing.
Yeah, I don't care who you is, what camp you in, who you bang with. If you ever do some dumb shit like that, nigga, that's on you. Like, nobody should feel bad. Like, imagine hearing the story that your homie tried to take somebody's shit and it was a plot twist and that nigga get shot up. Like, nigga, this nigga was trying to be janky. Shit. And then if you are trying to be janky, nigga, you gotta move a little better, or you gotta do something that'll, get the job done. Not no damn, not get shot and can't walk no more and hoping everybody feel bad for him. Like, I don't even think he's asking for sympathy because he know what he put himself through.
None of that. But let's try example 2. April 17, 2026, a faint officer, Jay Edwards, was informed by dispatch that there was an assault in progress. It's supposed to say and, not a assault in progress, but whatever. Call at the location of whatever the hell. I'm going to try to blur that last part out there. Just the numbers. I could put Margarita Street, Harris County, Texas, I think. So we'll play it safe right there. The event was dispatched on 4/17, 2026 at 2:29 hours to that location and arrived at 2:36. Bro was there with the quickness. What is that, 7 minutes? And I met with the complainant, Aaliyah Jones, who is an acquaintance to the defendant, who she knows by sight and name. Mrs. Jones stated, so she was married, that they were all drinking and having a good time at the residence. And then the suspect stated that he wanted to go pick up another female. But he was going to use Mrs. Jones' car. Mrs. Jones stated that she told the suspect no. And then he basically began to get mad. Mrs. Jones stated that the suspect somehow got her keys and left the house in another car, but had keys to her vehicle. Mrs. Jones stated that she called the police, but that she did not give any information and just hung up. Mrs. Jones stated that the suspect then came back and started to argue with everyone. Again, Mrs. Jones stated that the suspect began to argue with Dedrick Wright, stating that he needs to control his girlfriend and that he would shoot her. Mrs. Jones, it's supposed to say stated, but it says sated. The suspect said, "I'm about to shoot your B. You letting that little B call the law?" Mrs. Jones stated that the suspect pulled out 2 pistols, akimbo style, and had one in both hands. Mrs. Jones stated the suspect was telling her that he would shoot her and was making threats to her. Mrs. Jones stated that the suspect...
Oh my God. What the fuck do they got going on over there? They said this nigga got married a couple days before this situation, and this nigga was trying to go pick up another girl in his girl's shit. Then you letting other niggas let other niggas say that they gonna shoot your bitch or shoot your wife. Bro, this is your wife.
Suspect then pistol whipped her with a semi-automatic pistol.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mrs. Jones stated that the suspect then pistol whipped her with the semi-automatic pistol that was in the suspect's right hand. Oh.
And that was in the suspect's right hand and struck her on the left side of her face. Mrs. Jones stated that she felt pain and she would like to press charges. Mrs. Jones stated once her boyfriend Dedrick saw her get assaulted by the suspect, he jumped in and began to fight the suspect. Mrs. Jones stated that the suspect pulled the trigger of one of those guns in his hands, but that the gun just clicked and nothing came out due to the magazine of the weapon falling onto the ground. Wow. Mrs. Jones stated the suspect ended up leaving the location of Blue Charger with one of her friends who was no longer answering the phone. Mrs. Jones stated that she would pull up a picture of the suspect from his TikTok account and show officers a picture of him. Mrs. Jones stated that she knows the suspect by name and sight due to her dating relationship with Dedrick Wright, who is cousins with the suspect. Mrs. Jones stated that she would like to press charges on the suspect. The complainant had a light bruise on her left cheek. Officer Edwards, took photos of the complainant's injuries and all pictures of the suspect, uploaded them into the Motorola vehicle manager under the incident case number and emailed it to the Harris County DA log number 3256012. And the reason I read that for y'all, because there's a couple of typos, and typically we call those out and call it fake paperwork, but this seems legit. And Lil Dump got rumors of him putting his hands on women. So we got that. I don't see any police reports.
Dump looked like he put hands on women. He looked like he put hands on women and dared them to tell.
I don't see any of that, but that's what the girl said about him. So what happened? NBA Herm, the guy who been on the internet talking it, chest all out, talking about he ready to fight Young Thug, he gonna fight Doughboy, he gonna fight all these people. Well, it turned out he ain't gonna fight a man at all. He rather put his hands on a woman. Fought August the 26th, and let's just go ahead. Felony charge robbery in the name and by authority of the state of Tejas. Before me, the undersigned assistant district attorney of Harris County, Texas. This day appeared the undersigned affiant who under oath says that he has good reason to believe and does believe that in Harris County, Texas, Jonathan Hamilton, hereinafter styled the defendant, heretofore on or about August 1st, 2026, did then and there unlawfully while in the course of committing theft of property owned by Precious Ferguson and with intent to obtain and maintain control of the property, intentionally, knowingly, and recklessly cause bodily injury to Precious Ferguson.
Okay, so them previous was just shit of the other NBA niggas, like domestic cases. Now this is the one that we supposed to be looking at.
By striking the complainant's face and kicking the complainant's body against the pace and dignity of the state, signed and sworn by me August 1st, 2026. Duly attested by me August 8th, 2026. So Minera Barrera, affiant, and then Ryan Kent, assistant district attorney. I think of Ryan Clark, the damn football player. Forgive me. Let's get into it though. Her fiance Precious claims her allegedly physically abused her in front of people. I'm assuming they meant to put Herm, but whatever the case may be. All of y'all scared of that big slow B. That shit sad. Can't even be a real ass ninja and tell him he wrong or stop. Y'all sat and watched him beat me up like an effing dog. Panties ripped and hanging off me. Titties out for the world to see. Pulled my wig off and was fighting me like he should have fought them dudes at the door. You took your anger out on the wrong B. I ain't do shit to you, but leave you where you had me effed up at. Charges pressed. Yeah, and go crash out behind them dudes and them demons on your back. You thought you did your big one beating on me, but I'm not no gangster. And I'm not in these streets. You gonna sit in jail, B. I got shit to lose. You don't. And I don't give a F who feels some type of way about me pressing charges because nobody gave a F when he did what he did in front of Area 29 this morning. Nobody stopped him. Nobody helped F all y'all for real. I hope he stay and rotting that B. I'm turning myself in. Y'all in Houston crashing out.
Yeah, bro, it's time to go home. It's just time to go home. Take your ass back home or try a new city out. Cause obviously these niggas can't stay like in the community. Like in general. Like, nigga, you ain't working here. You ain't working in Texas. Shit, y'all NBA Ben 10 and got popped up in Texas, and then shit, now you locked up in Texas for a domestic case. Then you got dumped with domestic shit going on at home. Yeah, bro, y'all just need to try another state, another country. I don't know, bro. Y'all need to try something if y'all want to keep staying out of jail for this shit, and like, 'cause shit, in a minute y'all finna be y'all finna be doing this to niggas in jail?
I feel no sympathy for any man that's putting his hands on women. Now, you might have seen me in some Instagram comments where I'd have seen women boop bop, or throw stuff at dudes and all that, and they put their hands on them and all that. That's completely different. Is it some shit I would do? No. Have I been in scenarios and situations like that? 100%. I was a bouncer for years, so I definitely had women swing on me and all this shit and everything.
See, he can't really, have a say so on whether he would do it or not, because that was just something that he adapted to. But like, yeah, that shit definitely is wrong. Domestic assault, definitely wrong. But then does it come to a point where the domestic assault become like where you gotta defend yourself? Because like shit, I done heard a couple cases or a lot of cases where women have chased after their men. They have chased after their men with knives or weapons that could cause bodily harm. Now, would y'all consider that a domestic violence, or would y'all make the man look bad if he was actually defending himself, if he had proof that she was running at him with a knife, or that she was beating on him and shit like that? Because like, some men do get beat on, and some girls' strength, like their fighting strength, isn't strong enough to like give you those revealing bruises that's causing that body harm. So do y'all think there's a certain extent to that? Once again, I'm against domestic violence. I'm against domestic violence. But I'm asking, like, is there a certain extent that people would understand if it came down to it, such as like somebody chasing you with something that could cause you bodily harm, or somebody, putting their hands on you and you just not doing nothing, you bleeding? Like, what's the extent to that?
I never, not once.
And see, he's a bouncer though. Like, he has to accept that. That's the job. The job is to accept those punches, to accept anything that happens. It's to hold your sanity even at the worst moments. Like, you could get cracked in your face just off of people swinging as a bouncer, but that don't give you the right to put your hands on the person that cracked you and shit like that. So, I mean, you got to ask another normal person this question, because they may have another point of view in that.
Never did all that. Now, did I have full rights to? Hell yeah. But you talking about a dude that's 6'3" at the time, 250 pounds, shock diesel. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna happen. But get up under there real quick, arms go across the chest, raise up out of there, get up out of there, close that door. Peace? Hell yeah. Then I let everybody else handle that. But to the point at hand, sit your ass in jail. Go get tough with the dudes. Y'all always want to pick on the weak cats, the weak-ass individuals, the weaklings. Y'all always want to do that shit. Why don't y'all get tough with the men? Remember, last time we seen OG3 and Ben 10 when NLE Chopper had his chop on him and they ain't do shit but whip out the camera and got cussed out? Y'all remember that shit? I ain't gonna play it right now because it's not necessary. Y'all see all these cats talk tough, but when they get around men, they show they don't have that same testosterone. So do not believe this shit. NBA Youngboy, you ain't gonna be able to do that about these dudes, but let me help you out real quick. It's best you stop associating with these youngins.
Yeah, bro. Cause eventually this shit gonna turn into a RICO. This shit is going to turn into a RICO, and then YB gonna be like, damn, when all this shit happened? Whole time this nigga's in Poland, Korea, shit, wherever around this world that he hasn't got to visit, and shit, he's just living life on his own while they ruining the NBA name. It's gonna come to a point where YB might have to change his name.
Because as long as they keep fighting girls, and as long as that shit keep being across your name, using your label, using your association, using those 3 letters, that acronym, Yeah, no. Is what it is. Your brother beat on women. Dump allegedly beat on women. Ben 10 beats on women. NBA Herm, according to that arrest report.
Oh, okay. So the brother is the one that pistol whipped the girl. Okay. This nigga's brother pistol whipped somebody else's girl. You should never accept that. I don't care what nobody say. Bro, that's a deal breaker.
Beats on women. And I think they're going to have video proof of that shit too. So y'all can get down with the girls and all that shit. But when it come down to the dudes, y'all ain't like that. And I don't like that. And once again, I wish jail on people like that. 100%. Like I tell y'all, I don't give a damn. When it's time to be the tough guy, when it's time to do the tough shit against the gangsters, the thugs, and all that shit, go do it. Go step on it. Go do something about it. But when it comes to women, bruh, the best thing you can do every single time is leave. That's it. If you gotta call the police and get involved, I ain't mad at you. I ain't never did it, but I don't never judge. Wish Cartel Bo would have did that shit. Remember, he got on the goddamn phone and turned in and said, man, I don't know, these cats want me to call the laws on my baby mama. You should have did it. It's about your goddamn kids. But in this case right here, I see he ain't fighting the police. I see he turned himself in like a bitch. That's why I don't believe none of these dudes is tough at all. Because y'all are willing to do what them people say that got this right here and that badge right here. That'll come get your ass and you not gonna thug it up with them, huh? Pussy.
Yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Obviously it's wrong. It's wrong to hit women in any aspect. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Youngboy need to get a leash on them? Or like, man, they seem like they do women ruthless too. Like it's starting to sound bad. Like you got one pistol whipping, and then you hear about Lil Dump, like the alleged things he did. I'm gonna say alleged because he ain't got no paperwork on it. And then now you got NBA Herm in this shit, and then you still got NBA Ben 10 going through his shit. Like it's just so much going on in different directions that like, are the feds building a RICO on trying to stop YB and his gang, or what's going on? Cause Dump already doing what, like 10? Ain't he doing like 10 for a body? Like, yeah, bro. Yeah, just let me know what y'all think, man.